On September 9, 1956, Elvis Presley made his first appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show. The censors' choice to shoot the explosive young singer exclusively from the waist up has enshrined Elvis' performance on The Ed Sullivan Show in the annals of rock music history. Contrary to popular belief, he did not make this decision until his third visit. The real story of Elvis Presley on The Ed Sullivan Show. Because Sullivan was recovering from an auto accident on the night of Elvis' debut appearance, actor Charles Laughton acted as a stand-in host. Elvis may be seen in full figure on kinescopes and video footage from that performance, crooning "Love Me Tender" and "Don't Be Cruel," then later screaming out "Hound Dog" and "Ready Teddy." Ed Sullivan, who disliked controversy, had already turned down a $5,000 offer to recruit Elvis. After Bo Diddley's 1955 appearance on the show, when he sang his own song Bo Diddley instead of Sullivan's request, Tennessee Ernie Ford 16 Tons, the famously prickly host swore to drum Bo Diddley out of television. However, Elvis' popularity grew as a result of his appearance on The Ellen Show, which outperformed Sullivan. Even as he told the press that Elvis was not my cup of tea, Ed Sullivan was already in talks with Colonel Tom Parker, Elvis' agent. However, his hesitancy cost him dearly. He eventually agreed to pay $50,000 for 3 appearances, a record-breaking figure. Elvis Presley made his Sullivan debut on the show's season opener, although neither Sullivan nor Elvis were in the New York studio on the big night. Elvis Presley was filming his first movie in Hollywood at the time, and he sang from the CBS studio there. Sullivan was recovering from a head-on car accident in August, so Charles Laughton, the star of Mutiny on the Bounty, stepped in to welcome his guest, saying, "Away to Hollywood to meet Elvis Presley." Elvis Presley, dressed in a flamboyant plaid jacket, greeted the crowd from a stage adorned with stylized guitar motifs. He began with "Don't Be Cruel," saying that the show was perhaps the biggest honor I have ever received in my life. For the time being, the camera stayed above his waist, occasionally zooming in on his face and occasionally pivoting to show his backing singers, but something Elvis was doing outside of lens range was eliciting uncharacteristic cries from the audience. After the song, he thanked the audience for their participation by stating, "Thank you, ladies." To close out the first portion, he sang the title song from his new film, "Love Me Tender," which he described as totally unlike anything we've ever done. Disc jockeys throughout the country captured the performance and played the unreleased song on their radio broadcasts, boosting pre-orders to nearly 1 million and pushing the single's release date forward. During the second half, when he sang the up-tempo Little Richard song Ready Teddy and 2 verses of Hound Dog, viewers got to see the full Elvis, legs, hips, and all. Young rock fans today are likely to be perplexed by the controversy, as his frantic swivels and shuffles appear tame in comparison to the gyrations shown on MTV. However, Elvis on that night, and his rock star peers in general at the time, probably started a trend that is still going on today. The press was eager to point out that anytime he started dancing, the cameras shifted to close-up shots, thereby censoring him, but the TV viewers saw plenty, and the girls yelled whether he growled, moved his tongue, crossed his eyes, or even remained completely still. With Elvis, censorship became a thing of the past. Well, what did someone say? The viewing public was not outraged to the point of changing the station. The Sullivan Show on September 9 drew 82.6% of the TV viewers, and Steve Allen hadn't even thought to provide an alternative. NBC had instead shown a movie. On January 6, 1957, during Elvis' third appearance, Sullivan, or, as some historians believe, a publicity-hungry Parker, did actually tell the camera operator to show him just from the waist up, even as he sang the gospel song Peace in the Valley. It was to be his final performance on the show. Parker was now asking $300,000 for future TV appearances, along with 2 guest spots and an hour-long special from the network. Parker attributed the program with the success of Love Me Tender New Page Link and garnering Elvis the respect of American adults for the first time, even as he priced his client out of its range. According to historians, Elvis' 3 appearances on the Ed Sullivan program helped bridge the gap between the first generation of rock and rollers and their parents. The practices. Greetings to the audience, pre-show. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more updates.